Okay. So I'm gonna probably make myself the speaker. Oh no, I'm gonna. One sec. Ah, not breakout rooms. I'll just mute you. Should make me speaker.
Does that tuner come with your phone?
I don't know why it's not.
Oh, it's an app. It's an app you bought. No, I didn't pay for it. It's free. Yeah. Oh, it's free. Oh, lots of things are free. Yeah. The only thing is you get a few commercials and stuff like that.
I'm gonna
Right.
pin
And,
myself
if they
there.
cost anything, they're like $2.99. Oh, really? Yeah.
A tuner app?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got one that's just called N-Track Tuner. N, letter N. I mean, if you just search free tuner, free tuner in an app store, you'll get some options and you can try them out.
Yeah. I like the one that I've got. I think it's.
Let's tune.
Yeah.
Speaking of tuning.
Let's go. Piano.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna continue talking about bow stuff. And we're gonna work on flexible fingers in the right hand. So does everyone have a pen or a pencil? If not, I have some extras. What do I have kicking around?
Oh, yes, I do.
Here's a pencil.
Okay. Yeah.
Barb, you've got a pen or a pencil? Great. Okay. Oh, what can I give you? What other tools do we have? This one I'll do. Okay, so we're not going to write with it. What we're going to do is hold it like it's your bow. Don't stab your violin with it. There's a table behind you if you want to put your violin on it. So look at your bow hand and see if it looks good to you. So we want fingers curving and hold it vertically. Yeah, fingers curving softly over. Actually, before we do that, take the pen away and shake out your bow hand. So we want this bow hand to be like really floppy. So basically that is your bow hold, and then you roll in your thumb, and you might need to bend your pinky a little bit. So you want it to be kind of as natural a shape as possible. And our wrist is going to change angle as well. But if there's a sticky part on your pencil, like on yours, I like to put that on my pinky end, as if it's like the frog end. And now just drop your hand. Actually, go like this, wiggle your hand, bring it closer and closer to your pen until it's kind of wiggling your pen like this. And then let go. Okay, so we still have a bit of a straight pinky there. So right now, pinky's not doing any work. And unless you walk around like this, normally, yeah, that looks more natural.
Okay, so I'm not rolling my hand forward enough on my bow.
Probably not. Yes, exactly. Yeah, you are quite far back. Yeah.
But when you go down the bow,
it's more, when you go down the bow, it's more, ends up being more of a rotation this way. The position of your hand doesn't change this way on the bow. Ever.
Doesn't?
No.
Okay.
It will only change this way, rotating that way. So once you've got, this is like sort of the default home base, like where you're in the middle of your bow.
Where's your thumb? Sorry.
My thumb is, yeah, no, good question. So my thumb is opposite my middle finger. Right there.
Yeah. The second one?
Opposite this one. Yeah. The second one.
Middle one. Yeah.
Ish. I mean, it's sort of somewhere between there and the ring finger.
Okay.
You don't want it anywhere near the index finger, then you end up pinching. So we want it near the middle finger, or depending on your hand shape, the ring finger. So once we've got that, I guess that pencil's big enough. Yeah. We're gonna just start by doing some teeter-totters. And this is only using the finger, so the hand shouldn't be moving. So we're just teeter-tottering. And when you push down with your pinky, the pinky's gonna get straight. And that's kind of like as if you're at the tip of your bow. That's the position sort of where you're down there. Then when you teeter-totter the other way, where your pinky's super bent, tight, so it should end up really bent. So can you bring this pinky, does this pinky move a little more? Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you wanna rock it this way so that it's quite curved, like this.
And where are you putting pressure on the thumb and then on the little?
To rock it,
Yeah,
basically index and pinky. So
okay, yeah,
index, pinky.
okay. And the
Index.
thumb is just rolling?
The thumb is like the axle.
Also, it's not rolling?
No, it's not rolling. I mean, it will sort of end up doing this over your
A
thumb,
little bit.
but you don't want to be doing this with your thumb.
That's a different feel.
So how do you normally do it?
Well, I think I was rolling my thumb.
Yeah, sometimes what happens too is people roll it this way,
Yeah.
and then the bow ends up, if you think about it, then the bow's going,
Yeah. That's
across
what
your
that-
strings,
yeah, exactly.
right? So you want it to be going this way if you're changing strings or you're changing up to down bow. You don't want to be doing this. I can't do it. I could do it, I'm sure I could do it with this end, but so this is a real isolation of index and pinky, really. They're the only things that are moving. So pinky needs to be bending more. And if it ever starts to feel tight, shake it out and come back to it. So this is level 1. How's that going, Barb? Maybe drop, is this finger touching the pencil?
I'm holding
Ah,
my arm.
there we go.
It was gonna be sore.
So your thumb, you're tiny right now, so I'm just trying to thumb, yeah, and you want the corner, so the part of my thumb that goes flat is right there. I don't know if you can see that. Like right on the corner of my nail here. That's where the bow is crossing, not back here. So there. Rather than
She was
here.
actually doing some stuff with really close to it, just like,
So a lot of the time we end up here with the thumb. That's, feel that muscle when you do that, it's tight. This is, you want it here, so the bow is more like on the corner edge of your thumb.
Okay.
it's kind of.
I end up with a flat spot right there, I don't know if you can see it. On the
Oh,
corner
okay,
of
so it's
my,
kind of on the right-hand side of the nail.
yeah, yeah. For me it is, it's just as long as it's not on the pad of your thumb, and your thumb is sticking through like that.
You know
So-
what Erin told me once?
What?
She showed me. She puts a little notch right at that
Oh,
spot
in the
on her
bow.
thumb.
On her thumb.
Yeah, on her thumbnail.
Oh, my thumbnail.
She puts in a notch.
I just have a notch in my bow. After a while, you end up with like a bit of a divot in the leather,
Oh, from wearing it
okay.
off.
just from wearing it down.
Yeah, but she just put a little notch on her nail.
Oh, that's
It's
funny.
Constantly doing it then, because it's.
Yeah, you have to
So this is level 1. This might take a little bit of time, but really the point is to get this pinky activated while the thumb is curved. And the fingers are still over the top, not tiptoeing. You don't want to be finger tipping like this.
Is it doing it?
Yeah.
Ah.
So you want to feel the bow crossing your fingers here. So your bow should cross the fingers here,
Oh.
not here, but here. And if I flip
She
it
said
over,
that before.
Yeah.
so it looks
At
like
the first.
That's what we're here
the first
for, is-
knuckle?
Yeah.
between the first and second knuckle ish. It should not go over a knuckle. Like it should not be on a joint. It should be between a joint.
Oh, okay, so it's in that middle between the first and second.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow,
kind of like
that's
a
long
way down
over.
yeah. So then you're here.
Oh, okay.
And then Corey, bring your pinky back so it's right on the tip. So this is, I'm gonna get some more pinky holders, but they're little silicone things that have a hole in them. The kids probably did it with corn pads. It's like a little donut.
So
that
just
you stick your, so the tip of your pinky goes in it. So bend your thumb.
Oh,
Yeah, because the trick
that's
is
a
like
good
you
idea.
start off and just keeping it like that when you actually start playing.
You could try it this way too. It's a little easier if you do
I'm
it.
gonna try it with my other hand.
So this is something you can keep working on, like when you're, I don't know, watching
Waiting for
TV or sitting at the ferry terminal for endless hours or whatever, sitting in the parking lot on the highway back there. Grab your pencil and start to. Okay, so number 2, what order did I do? 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, 2 is a little trickier. It's forward and back, forward and back. So forward is, it might be easier for you, but I kind of think of it as level 2. Forward is pushing the pinky forward, so your pinky is now straight. It's like you've scooched the frog forward. Now you pull it back. That's the important movement, is pulling the frog in and straightening out the index finger. So the work is from the pinky. The pinky is going straight, and then it's pulling in. And the tendency might be for it to do this, or to do this and fall off. So I actually hook my fingernail a little bit over one of the, you know how our bow is a hexagon? I hook it over one of the little edges, so it doesn't fall over the top.
And when would you do this?
You would never do this. It's a precursor to
It's
what's
just
coming.
to practice, okay.
Yeah.
Or strengthen.
Well, it shouldn't be too much strengthen. Well, I guess it might be working. There's not a lot of muscles in your actual hand. It's all muscles up here that are controlling tendons down here, from my very limited anatomy knowledge. So it shouldn't feel too squish tight. If you're feeling tight, just squish, give your little hand a massage. So this is 2. Now we'll go on to 3. 3 is kayak paddle, like this. So nothing is happening here on your hand.
Going away from yourself?
I'm paddling like this.
Okay.
So your thumb is still kind of the access point, so it shouldn't really be, it should never lock like this. It should never end up with a thumb bent backwards that way.
So your back, like the hand and the arm, like should it be kind of like
Neutral.
level, like kind of?
Level, yeah.
Yeah, because I think sometimes I go like that or something.
Yeah, I think you do.
Yeah.
You kind of want the bow to be hanging from the hand, but
Right.
not so far down that you can't control
Stop
it.
before you drop.
Because this is also like pressure on your, like, it's hard on your forearm. So we got the paddle. Maybe drop it down if our arms are getting tired. Here's our paddle. So drop those middle fingers over again, Barb. This one likes to come up here in particular.
Yeah, my middle fingers weren't over far enough.
So you know, you can control the speed, and if you feel like it, you can go backwards. I find backwards harder. If pinky really wants to fall off.
Yeah.
So think of the shape. It's this. That's, if you were drawing, if you had a pen, like ink on both sides, it would draw a circle on both sides.
Kind of like swimming. Oh, that's
a
Yeah, it is like swimming, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a better image for me.
Bring that, so your thumb, Diane, is scooching out here. We don't want the thumb to come beyond the stick to keep on the corner. So you might want to put, I don't know, like get a corn pad also for your thumb.
Keep on
Little hole
having
for it
to,
stick.
yeah, the pinky just keeps on wanting to, have to keep on pulling it back up.
There you go. Yeah, it'll fall off. Once I got these pinky holders, it makes it a little easier. Yeah, don't let it hurt.
It just starts to feel weird. It's like, 'cause I don't think about my
does,
fingers too much.
I
I just like,
know.
I get this.
Yeah, we do our writing and we do our eating, but that's about it. So the last one, which is where the rubber hits the road, is the one that's actually the important one, and it is this.
Oh, yeah. My friend Sheila was showing me how
The spider
do,
one.
like you do it on the.
Sort of, yeah. So
And-
there's no movement on your hand. So I'll show you this way, Barb. I'm basically going in, and if you look, if I do it this way, it goes up a little bit. So it's kind of like doing this in reverse. So this is pulling it in like this. It's almost like you're making a sign language E. I think that's E. You're doing this. So this is where it might start to fall out of your hand, but you sort of find a spot to hook your fingernail, and yeah, and then you can flip it over and give your arm a rest here. Doesn't really matter what.
You can't do it.
Can you just do this? Can you just do this on your lap or on your hand? So do this. Yeah. and then come up. So if you can get that movement. You know what, like the egg cracking thing, you know, when you do this in somebody's head?
No.
You do this and it's like really ticklish.
Okay.
We used to do that all the time. So then if you can get this movement, it's kind of like crazy little spider. And then reverse it and start up and tuck your fingers in. Like that? That's the idea, yeah. If you can get the top knuckles to start coming up.
And keeping your thumb.
Thumb is doing this
Oh, okay.
in this one.
So I'm going down, up.
Yeah. And then when I put the bow on my hand, it's going to
super tense.
roll out the shoulders. So those are the 4 pen exercises, I call them. Then you go on to do it with your bow, which I would suggest just doing it with a pen first. So you're going to ultimately end up being able to do this. And if you look at what's happening to the tip of my bow, it's going higher. I go like this. I'm going up. It's a little itty bitty up bow, but I'm only using the fingers, so it's like this. Give it a try. We'll just jump a few steps and see what happens. So it's only fingers, but it's all of the fingers. It's not only some of the fingers. So you do this. So see if you can get this one going. Bend it. You should see this knuckle right here. You should see it from your face.
Okay.
This one right here.
The pinky or the?
Yeah, like the top of this pinky. It should come into your sight line. Yeah, that's it. Try going to the bottom of the bow. Go down here to the frog.
Oh, okay.
And if you can, so this is where I hook my pinky onto that ledge right there. But you're a little bit like this, so you're kind of far from the bow. So just let the bow rest on the string. That's better. And then the thumb is also going to be doing that. So this will take some time, but it will be a game changer. Because if you think of doing smooth bow changes, that's that. It's this. It's all your control things, but right now we kind of have this often. It's very stiff. It's also your fast. So look where it's coming from. It's coming from here. Not really here. What I would do is look in a mirror at home, or even use your record yourself, and then look at your hand and just be an autodidact and teach yourself, because everyone's hands have different histories, especially as adults. We've done different things for decades with our hands. Like massage therapists have amazingly super strong hands, but it's really hard for them to do this because so depending what you've done, if you've typed all your life, you're gonna have different muscles that work.
Muscle memory.
Yeah, muscle memory that is really strong.
Is that right?
Not quite, no, because your pinky is doing this. It's staying straight.
Oh, it's staying straight.
Yeah. There. That one. There.
So if I think about it.
Yeah, that's right. You're gonna have to think about it. Any questions, Barb?
Okay, good. Now I know.
Okay. So we should probably bring them back in. The thing I wanted to do, and I think we'll do it anyways, is basically this will help force us to do a little bit of that. Is put these. I only have 2 of them left, but so this will make you use the bottom half of your bow. Put it about halfway up, like that, and every time you get there, you're gonna go
Oh.
So we'll just have to rotate through.
So you guys just stay on
And we'll
this
just-
part of the bow.
We're gonna try to, yeah, we're gonna practice. We'll just rotate it through, so after each tune, we'll pass it.
Yeah.
Around. And Diane, you can have the next round. I don't know where all of mine went, I had like 7 of these.
Where do you get these?
Hi, it's okay, you can come in and just go into that little door in that
These are
room.
especially for violins. These are especially for violins, or are they?
That one is, this is for wine glasses.
Oh, okay. Right,
So what are we trying to not use that?
no, yeah.
So Barb, this is where you can attach that elastic. Let me just unpin myself. Yeah, so that'll be enough to stop you, because you'll crash into it.
Punch it back. If I don't, then I get stuck.
I don't understand, why were you, I thought we wanted to use full bows.
We do, you'll be surprised. Once you take this off, you'll start using fuller bows.
Oh, okay.
Because this is the part we neglect.
Oh, I see,
So when
okay.
we force ourselves to work in this part, we start to get more comfortable with it.
Okay.
Because right now, we end up doing this, so it's like, it's like working out the weak muscles, the ones that need to catch up.
And that thing where you were like turning it around and making a smooth return bow, that's another lesson.
The important thing with that is that you don't rotate it this way. It's not that.
Okay.
It's like a paintbrush. The bristles go like this. So you want that with the bow, so you get a smooth. Going up. I'll do it really slow right here. Up, and as I start my arm coming down, the bow is still going up. Put it here. Okay, so let's try our Josephine's waltz. Let's start with that. You have to keep it on there. Yeah, and you have to use the bottom side, not the top side of it.
Yeah, fair enough. That would be very awkward.
I don't think we really, do you want this part recorded?
No, it's
No, okay, I'll stop the recording now.
Where did I get